Thank you for watching this Getting Started presentation from Global Education in the Office of International Affairs. We are so excited to share how you can internationalize your time at Ohio State. Global Education is just one of the many different departments that make up the Office of International Affairs, which also includes Global Gateways, International Student and Scholar Services and Global Engagement, Area Study Centers, International Partnerships, and the Global One Health Initiative. The Office of International Affairs seeks to develop and promote international education at Ohio State by providing opportunities for students to study abroad, welcoming international students and scholars onto our campuses, and providing opportunities for international learning on campus and around the world. During this presentation, we will explore global education opportunities here at Ohio State. You will learn about the types of programs offered, how to choose a program, advising resources, finances, and the application process. Global education goes beyond simply traveling the world. Completing a program can benefit you personally, academically, and professionally. While abroad, students often find that they are challenged and pushed outside of their comfort zones. This leads to numerous benefits, including increased self-reliance, better problem-solving skills, and higher self-confidence. Students also develop global competencies, awareness and adaptability to diverse cultures, and the ability to communicate across cultural and linguistic boundaries is something that is highly coveted by prospective employers. According to a recent study by the Institute for International Education, 60% or more of students surveyed reported positive gains in a wide range of skills needed to thrive in today's interconnected world and workforce. Most of the programs offered on our website receive Ohio State academic credit. You should speak with your academic advisor to find out how courses can strategically be used in your degree plan. Participating in a global education program also gives you an opportunity to connect with your peers and faculty outside of the classroom. This allows you to make lasting connections with other Buckeyes that can lead to future recommendations or job connections. There are several different types of programs that range from short-term to long-term, cover a variety of different disciplines, and provide varying levels of support. Faculty-led programs are one of the most popular options at Ohio State. This type of program is led by an Ohio State faculty member, is exclusively for Ohio State students, and the academic credit is pre-approved. These programs tend to be shorter, taking place during winter break, spring break, and summer. All program-related activities, including accommodations, excursions, and in-country transportation, are facilitated by the Office of International Affairs. Third-party provider programs are facilitated by an Ohio State-approved organization in the destination country. These programs are not taught by Ohio State faculty and are not limited to just Ohio State student participation. Ohio State students participating on this program type will find themselves studying alongside students mostly from other U.S. universities and institutions. Students will complete an approval process in order to determine what credit they will receive at Ohio State upon completion of the program. Provider programs tend to be longer in length, typically during the autumn, spring, or summer terms. Direct enroll programs allow students to apply directly to approved international institutions. These programs tend to be much more independent experiences, since the student will take courses and often live alongside local students. Students will apply directly to the institution and complete a course approval process. Exchange programs are the most independent option. Similar to direct enroll programs, students will live with and attend courses with local students. Exchange programs are much more selective and are typically for third and fourth year students of specific majors. Many of these partnerships are developed through specific departments, so coursework can be limited, but students will still be required to gain approval for their courses. We also offer a variety of virtual programs and internships. These programs give you the opportunity to learn and work alongside people across the world from wherever you live. Finally, many of our programs include research, internship, and/or service learning components. These are special program features that are searchable on our website. Global Education features a wide variety of programs all over the world, from Africa to South America and everything in between. It can be challenging to select a program with so many options to choose from, but with some self-reflection, the following questions can help you determine the parameters for the experience you hope to have. Ask yourself, where do I want to travel? Is there a specific country or culture that I'm interested in? Do I want to go to a country that primarily speaks English? Then, what do I want to study? As mentioned previously, many of our programs earn academic credit which can fulfill major, minor, or general education requirements. It is important to meet with your academic advisor to discuss your plans to study abroad. If you are a first-time traveler, you may prefer to participate in a faculty-led program where you are traveling with Ohio State faculty and students. If you are more of an independent traveler, you might consider a third-party provider or direct enrollment program, which would provide you with greater independence and flexibility to experience the local culture. In addition to the type of program, what type of accommodations am I comfortable staying in? While many of the faculty-led programs stay in hotels, you might stay in an apartment or university residence hall on a third-party provider program. Many of our intensive language programs have homestay accommodations with local families so that you are able to fully immerse yourself in the local culture. Another question to ask is, what can I afford? The cost of each program will depend on many different factors, including program length, accommodations, meals, flights, excursions, and tuition. We provide a detailed budget for each program on our website to help you make this decision. Fortunately, there are many different scholarships that you can apply for to help lower the expenses of a global education program. Many of our faculty-led programs are also generously subsidized by the hosting college. Lastly, take time to think about the non-academic aspects of different programs and countries. Are you interested in exploring other cities while you are in your host country? Do you want to be in a country or city with a strong social life? Academics are very important, but it's also important to consider what your life will look like in another country. Once you have considered some of these questions, there are a few tools that you can use to help you find the best program for your interests. First, visit globaleducation.osu.edu. You can use the simple program search if you know the name of a specific program, or if you would like to search by country. You can use the advanced search tool if you want to look at more specific program features, such as area of study or housing options. When you click on a program, you will be directed to a brochure where you can learn more about the program. Once you have narrowed down your interests, meet with your academic advisor to discuss the specific credit that those programs offer. Together, you can determine if the credit will complete any degree requirements. This is especially important if you are interested in a semester or academic year-length program where you will be taking multiple courses. You can also talk with a global education specialist. Every program is assigned to a specialist who can help you with your experience from beginning to end. Specialists are available by in-person appointment, phone, email, or Zoom to help you choose a program, navigate application requirements, and assist in getting you ready to travel abroad. If you are interested in setting up an appointment, please email globaleduspecialist@osu.edu and provide your major and potential program interests. Global education is an investment, but there are many ways to help make it a financially viable opportunity. To be able to prepare, you first must find out how much your desired program will cost. When you are searching for programs on our website, you can view detailed cost estimates on each of the brochure pages. You may notice that the cost of each program varies greatly. This is influenced by the program's location, duration, airfare, accommodations, and meals. We strongly encourage you to reach out to Student Financial Aid to talk through your specific aid or scholarship package to see if those can be applied towards your global education program. Oftentimes, they can. There are also many different scholarships and grants that you can apply for through the university, the Office of International Affairs, colleges and departments, the federal government, and even outside of the university. You can find many of these on the Grants and Scholarships section of our website. Please watch the Grants and Scholarships tutorial to learn more about these resources. Finally, consider keeping your family and friends informed about your plan to study abroad. Even if they are not able to financially support your global education program, they might know of other resources for funding or scholarships. Ohio State is committed to maximizing the safety of the faculty, staff, and students who participate in our global education programs. We use multiple resources to establish a health and safety protocol, including, but not limited to, the Ohio State International Risk Management Team, the U.S. Department of State, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. We encourage all participants to take the necessary steps to enhance their safety and security abroad by carefully reviewing the Health and Safety section of the Office of International Affairs website. Due to the fluid nature of the COVID-19 pandemic, our programming is subject to change. You should always refer to our website for the most up-to-date information on opportunities to participate in a global education program. While COVID-19 has limited international travel, we have created new ways to promote international learning here in the U.S. Buckeyes of Broadcasts is a podcast series which features Ohio State faculty, staff, and students discussing global education programs and how to stay globally engaged while remaining in the U.S. You can find the Buckeyes of Broadcasts on Spotify and SoundCloud. The Buckeye Bridge Virtual Series is a chance for you to learn about global education programs and special topics, such as sports management from an international perspective, and even how to make delicious international food. This series is accessible on our website as well as on our social media. You can follow us on Facebook at the Office of International Affairs, and on Twitter and Instagram at OSU Global. After you have narrowed down your search, consider attending an information session for a specific program. These optional one-hour sessions take an in-depth look at a specific program, and you may also have the opportunity to meet the faculty resident director or program alumni. You will learn about the day-to-day activities and more specific details about the program. Many of these sessions will be held in both virtual and in-person formats. Program applications can be completed online directly from the program brochure. At the bottom of the page, you will find an Apply Now button, which will direct you to a login screen. Enter your Ohio State credentials and then complete the application. You will need to complete a set of personal statement questions, upload a copy of your advising report, and pay an application fee to fully submit your application. Some applications will also require an academic reference. Please refer to the program brochure to see if this applies to you. When you are ready to apply for a program, follow the next steps to ensure a smooth application process. First, if you have questions about choosing a program, the application process, preparing to travel, or what is required for your specific program, reach out to your global education specialist. Once you are accepted, your specialist will serve as the primary contact before, during, and after your program. Second, meet with your academic advisor to go over the courses you will take on your program, what degree requirements those courses will fulfill, and how studying abroad will affect your academic plan. Third, check in with Student Financial Aid to see if your current financial aid package can be applied to your global education program. Fourth, if you do not currently have a passport, apply for one today. Passport applications can take up to a few months to process, so it is very important to apply early. Once you have one, they are valid for 10 years. You can learn more about this process by watching the passport tutorial on our website. Finally, complete your application at globaleducation.osu.edu and submit. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We will be moving to a live Q&A shortly.